Hello, I wasn't going to film this yet, but I wanted to start making the cardigan that I'm going to make now, so I just want to show you the yarn quickly. Before I start, I have this pink one, which is in the shade soft pink, and this is in the shade lemon. This beautiful like teal kind of colour is duck egg, and this one is Parma violet. Yes, Parma violet. I have 4 of these, 3 of these, 3 of these, 4 of these. But yeah, and I'm gonna make a cardigan. I'm gonna follow a tutorial, but I'm also kind of wing it, and I've never made a cardigan before, so yeah. I'm also using a 5mm hook. This is from Amazon. Hello. Oh my god, the lighting is awful. It looks like I'm filming on a bloody, I don't know, bad camera. But basically, just want to show you what I did last night. Started the sleeve, right? I started off and I did this bit here as like what I wanted the end of it to be like, because you know like how on a cardigan there's like this part here. I wanted that bit to be tighter and then it to be like a balloon sleeve, right? And I thought, because I'm following a tutorial but also not really, I just kind of did what I want. So yeah, I did the end of that bit tight because I thought that this greeny colour was the sleeve bit in the tutorial I'm watching, but it isn't, it's yellow. I had to start increasing the sleeve so that it's like as big as I want it to be. So I increased it by, I did 2 normal and then 1 increase. Okay, so I did that for 3 rows, I think it was, and now I'm just going to keep going normally. And then I can put the yellow end bit on here because this isn't long enough anyway to be like a good sleeve bit. So yeah, hopefully it will be okay. I don't know, I just have to make sure I do the same thing on the other sleeve so it doesn't look weird, so it looks like it's meant to be like striped, you know. And in the tutorial I watched, she did a waistcoat stitch, but basically she's using really chunky yarn, and this isn't chunky yarn, as you can see. So the waistcoat stitch is a lot easier for her to do, so I was just like, fuck this, and I'm doing half double crochets instead. But I will still link the tutorial down below because I'm still copying like the kind of design. I'm taking inspiration from what she's doing anyway, like even the actual cardigan itself. I am basically copying that, but just doing my own stitches on it. Hello, it is now the next day. I have finished the sleeve, well, most of the sleeve. This part is like just over 12 inches long. We're going to do a slip stitch in. And now we're just going to go around the whole thing and half double crochet. I wouldn't recommend following me as a tutorial because I don't know what I'm doing. I sound like I do. Honestly, it's all just words. But yeah, it's really good to like make sure you crochet over the thread so that like when it's done it's like just tucked in and nobody can see it. I've been watching Raven's Home, and yeah, I'm actually enjoying it, you know, like it isn't That's So Raven, like come on, but it's not bad. I feel like people were making out that it was like really bad, but it isn't. See, oh, there's the end of it. Can you see? There's the end of the blue bit. Well, bluish bit. But if I just tuck it in that way. I was meant to chain 1, wasn't I? I didn't chain 1. That makes my life difficult. Anyway, I'm just going to chain 1 and then I'm going to just keep doing these chains until there's about 2 inches. Are you ready for the grand reveal of sleeve number 1? 1, 2, 3. Yay! Yay! Woo! This part I was going to make longer, but I thought it looked cool that these 2 were like kind of the same length. Kind of looks like I did it on purpose, so I left it. And now I am doing this side. Yeah, I just need to finish this row and then I will increase. I burnt my leg the other day and it really hurts still. I don't even know what I'm saying or why I'm saying it or why I'm even still recording. I should probably turn the camera off, but let me just finish this row. Yeah, I'm just going to carry on because you don't really need to see me do it. I'm just speaking because maybe I'm lonely. I'm off to continue and I'm going to watch some more Raven's Home and drink my tea and then get in the bath. And I'll show you when this sleeve is also done. And then we can start on the front panels and the back panel. I finished the purple sleeve. It is wider right, okay? So it's wider than this one. The end is fine. They're like the same size, right? Kind of. Oh, it's actually smaller. Well, that's great. At the end here, because I had to decrease. But then here, if we turn it round, look how much bigger that is. Can you see the purple coming around? But it's fine, it's fine. Once it's on, no one's gonna know, right? Like, look, let me just give you an example of what it's gonna look like. So like, here I am with my cardigan on, woo. Like, can you even see the difference there? Can you even tell that my sleeves are different sizes? No, you can't. The next bit I need to do is the paneling, front panel. So one of them is going to be pink with purple here, and the other one's going to be yellow. And I need to do that 12 inches this way, because each one's 12 inches long, and then there's the 2-inch for the bit where the button goes. So in total this way it is 26 inches. I'm pretty sure that's right. That's what the tutorial said anyway. I'm just copying the tutorial for like size and references and like the overall pattern, I guess. So like when she's like decreasing, I'm decreasing, but like the actual stitches aren't the same. So basically, just to start that, I'm just going to chain it until it reaches 12 inches long. 12 inches long, so it's this long. And then I will go back through each stitch and half double crochet. And then continue that, but at each. So I'll half double crochet into each one, chain one, turn, do the next. Yeah? Cool. I'm back. Probably in like 2 days, 3 days for me. But it'll be like a second for you, so see you soon. Just a quick cardigan update, because it's now Saturday. I think the last time I filmed anything was Monday. But basically last night, I started the purple part. I did 9.5 inches of pink, and now I'm going to do 9.5 inches of purple, so that it is 19 inches altogether. I did 2 rows of normal, as you can see here. I've got about, I did measure it earlier, I think it's like 2 more inches also of purple at the top, so about that much maybe at the top. And then I will start the other one, which will be yellow. But when I was doing it, I started off and it was 12 inches, right? But then I don't know if you can see here, it doesn't go straight across like a rectangle like this one does, it kind of like rounds. So yeah, now it's somehow 13 inches long. If I do the next one the same way that I did this one, then it'll be fine, right? Because they just need to be even, like, and then if it is longer, then I'll just add 2 inches on and make sure the back part's the right length, you know? Like, it's not a big deal really, for me. I really don't care. I quite like oversized stuff. The bigger the better, really. Especially because this, I'm going to put buttons on it, but I think mostly I will have it open like a jacket. But I will obviously do it up sometimes. But yeah, that's just the vibe that I think I'm going for. See you in a bit. See you when I finish the purple and I am starting the yellow. So I am back a few hours later. I finished this. Woo. 'Cause everything in me just to get up each day. I am now doing the yellow. I've literally done this 5 times. This is my 5th attempt because I keep making it either too long or too short. And I think this is alright. I honestly don't know. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. Can you see? So you go over. So now you've got 2 loops on the hook. Go. I always hold this so that it doesn't move. Poke it through the stitch. Grab the yarn. Pull it up. Now there's 3. Then go over again. Now there's 4. And then pull it through. Woo. That's a half double crochet. I need to buy some buttons. I was going to get some yesterday, but I didn't go in Wilko. I only went to Asda, and Asda didn't have any buttons at all. So yeah, I'm going to look in Wilko, and if I can't find any in Wilko, then I'll have to get some online. But like, I wanted to see them so I could see how big they are, because I have buttons, but they're like small. Like the one I put on my bag, it's like small, but I want like big chunky buttons for the cardigan, you know? Oh my god, this is stressing me out. I'm gonna cry. Can you tell? I'm just not in it with it today, I don't think. Okay, it's like 13, about 13. And this one's about 13 too, I'm pretty sure. Yep. It happened again, like a minute ago it wasn't longer, but now look, can you see that? There, can you see that? But like, I didn't increase or anything, I just carried on what I was doing. I don't understand how that happened though, because when I chained it so that it was 12 inches long, which is what I did last time. And now when I've put the half double crochets in, it's 13 and like a quarter inches, but the other one's only 13 inches. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, what am I doing differently? I'm not doing anything differently or wrong. Anyway, I'll see you when I finish the yellow. I've had enough. Goodbye. Hello. I'll catch you with another update. I think it's been about a week. But we did it, ladies and gentlemen. Both the front pieces are complete. So the front of the cardigan will look like this, kind of. You see? Oh, I am doing this. This bit is the back panel. It needs to be 28 inches long because those are 13 inches each, and then the 2-inch button band bit. How many inches are we on at the moment? At the moment we are on, like almost 14. But yeah, we're finally getting somewhere. Once I finish this is like basically all of it done except the extra bits. Oh, and I got buttons yesterday with that. So I have these buttons. I think I'm going to use the yellow. Anyway, yeah. Chowdy. Sounds like chowder. What's chowder? There was a TV show or something called Chowder, wasn't there? Can't remember. Anyway, bye. Hello. Oh god, my hair is an absolute fucking mess. I'm finished with the pink of the back bit, so now I'm just going to attach the purple. Here we are. We are adding the purple. Thread in. There we are. Slip knot in, and then ta-da! Purple in. Woohoo! But yeah, I'm just gonna do the same thing I've been doing the whole way around until this is 19 inches total, and then it's the exciting part of stitching it together, and then I've got to make the bottom ribbon, then the button band, and then that is it, and then I have a cardigan that I made myself. How fucking cool is that? Yeah, this is repetitive, so I'm going to turn the camera off in a minute. Just let me just cover these little thready bits up. Ta-da! See? Can you see any threads there? I can't. Whoa. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to carry on with this. And then I'll be back when it's ready to... Okay, so I have an update. You ready? You steady? I got a bit carried away last night, but it's half sewn together. So basically for this part here and this part here, I just sewed it with a darning needle, and for the sleeve I slip stitched it. I also started doing the bottom ribbing. Can you see like it's like bumpy, like a ribbing thing is. To do this, you just chain how long you want it. So I did mine 2 inches, then single crocheted, and then when you do the next single crochets on the next row, you only go into the back loop, because you know how there's 2 loops. I only go into the back one, and then chain and turn and do it again, and then that basically just makes it bumpy. So yeah, basically all I did to actually put it in place to sew it was I got a stitch marker and pinned it at the top and at the bottom. One here, like where that bit ends. And then I'm putting this in, but you've got to put it in the right way, because everything else you do inside out, right? This part you do the right way. put it in here like this. Can you see that? Yeah. And then I put another stitch marker like where the sleeve ends, just so that I knew how far to sew up for this part here. So I'm going to put another one like here. Then I can take this out while I sew those parts together. So yeah, I'm just going to sew here and here. Time for mum. Bam, 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 bam. Woo! This is literally the worst angle I've ever seen in my whole entire life. I look awful because I've been out in the wind. And my hair's been blowing and blowing and blowing. But I have an update. You ready? Are you steady? Ah, ta-da! Can't even see properly, but it is all stitched together. Woo! Yeah, and this is currently this big, which is not very big because if we keep the cardigan out, for reference, it only covers that much. So yeah, I've got a lot of this to do. Last night I made yesterday I made an Instagram account for my crochet stuff. So if you want to follow that, I will leave that down below in the bio. I will leave that. It is crochet_by_Shah. I will leave that underneath. But yeah, I just wanted to show you this. So I put it on. I had it on yesterday and like, oh my god. Eek. Ta-da! Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? How cute. I'll be back once this is big enough to stitch on. This is a horrendous angle. But I have finally finished this bit, I think. I just need to check, but I think, oh fuck, I just pulled it and it undid. I'd say that's good enough, really. I just can't be fucked, love. I really hate how easy it is for yarn to come undone. It's a fucking bane in my life. Oh, it just undid the whole row. See what I mean? See what I mean? On a scale from 1 to 10, how close to a breakdown do you think I am? Chop. Now I need to slip stitch that on to the cardigan. So what I do for this is I make sure that the inside bits are touching like this, and then I need to slip stitch. Anyway, so I'm just going to chuck it through like this and slip stitch. I'm just going to do it for a few stitches and then just see if it is working or not, basically. I should really be doing it the other way around, like it needs to be this way. Because it just makes way more sense to go this way. I think you can go the other way if you're left-handed, but I'm not. Right, is that correct? I believe so. Yes, it is. She's only gone and smashed it. So let's just flip it round. I don't know if it should have... Actually, no, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Because normally it does, like, cinch in a bit anyway, doesn't it? In a normal cardigan. Hello. It's now quite a few days later, but I had a mental breakdown. I was surprised. This cardigan has caused me so much fucking stress. But we're finally getting somewhere, so it's okay. Right, okay. So, I've now successfully put on the bottom, attached it, and I've started this button band. So, like, all the way along here, as you can see. I'm starting to get the green button band. What I did is I slip stitched for one row, chained one, came slip stitched back round, and now I'm single crocheting because slip stitches are just so small. I just feel like it's going to take way too long. So yeah, I'm single crocheting. I'm literally making up as I go along, honestly. I don't know, I don't even know how much of this to do before you start the buttonhole. Like, does the buttonhole just have to be like halfway? Shortly, like halfway. Halfway makes sense, right? So it needs to be about an inch maybe, because it's meant to be 2 inches, I think. I can't even remember. Yeah, so I'm going to keep doing that, and then once I get to the button, like, holes, when I'm actually making the button holes, I will come back and just show you what I'm doing. Okay, I am eating a sweet in case I sound weird. Basically, I'm making the buttonholes. One here where the decrease starts or stops, depending on which way you're going. One in the middle and one at the bottom. I'm going to chain 2 and just skip that one. And then ta-da, we have a buttonhole. This is the size button I'm using, so let's just see if that will fit through. No. Okay, so we're going to chain, we've already chained 2, so let's chain 3 and maybe skip 2 stitches, so we'll go. Yeah, that goes through. Okay. Okay, the last one I'm going to do a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing. Can you see we have 3 chains left here? We're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to skip this stitch and this stitch and just chain to a single crochet in the last one. And then we're gonna chain to turn it. In this here, I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. Is 3 enough, do you reckon? Or should I do one more for luck? The girl in the tutorial did 2 and she only chained once. So I'm gonna do 4. Are you ready for the reveal? You ready? Are you steady? Here she is. Look at it. I'm so happy we're finally finished. Just for reference, the first clip I filmed for this video, which was when I showed the yarn, I think, and then I started that night, was on the 13th of April. And today it is the 22nd of May. But I actually finished it yesterday, but I looked really bad yesterday, so I wanted to show you when I looked good. Which, mission complete. The angle's awful, but yeah. But yeah, I just finished the button band until it was like 2 inches wide. And then just added these buttons to it, which I got from Wilko. Basically, I started with loads of yarn and I still got like about half it left. So I'm like, should I do another one of these cardigans with like colours and like obviously switching the colours around, like I wouldn't be able to do the same bit purple because I used the most of that yarn. But then maybe sell it, like if that sounds something that you'd be interested in. Like I could do like, maybe swap the purple and the green and then swap the yellow and the pink or something like that. Maybe, potentially. If that'd be something you're interested in, let me know. It would be probably on the higher end of price though, because obviously it's handmade and it took me a month. So, a month of labour, you know. I hope you enjoyed the video, even if you're not into crochet normally. I hope it was just an interesting video to watch. I don't know. If you are into crochet expert and I did something wrong, please tell me nicely in the comments and don't shout at me because I will cry because I am mentally unstable. Other than that, I hope you like my cardigan. I hope you've enjoyed. I've forgotten my outro all of a sudden. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think of the cardigan. Tell me if you'd be interested in buying one. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay... whatever the other thing I normally say is. And I will see you again soon with another video. Goodbye.